Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bonner here, Power Training TV, all things power related. I got a really interesting question. I've actually received a couple of these throughout the months about guys worrying and wondering about creatine. If you're familiar with our Gridiron Domination program, part of our diet for high school, college, whatever athletes, we actually recommend, if they want to build, we recommend them for strength gains to get on creatine. Personally, working with kids here just in the gym, I have parents asking me all about creatine and stuff like that. So I just want to clear up a couple facts, myths, whatever it is that you guys have out there. I want to break it down to the simplest form. I don't want to get too far over your head. I just want you guys to realize kind of what's going on, and I'll try to put it in lame terms. But basically, creatine can be found, it's found in red meat, it's found in other foods, so it's not like it's some chemically modified substance that's banned in different training or Olympic lifting. No, it's not like that. All it is basically, let's break this down real quick. So ATP is what your body utilizes for energy. This is the same energy that makes you go from 5 reps to 10 reps on a certain weight, or whatever it may be, get you a little bit stronger, go up in poundage and weight. This is all created basically by the energy your body is able to produce when you're lifting that weight. Now, your body only has so much it can store. So basically it has a baseline level of what it can store, and it will be different from person to person depending on genetics and nutrition. So what we do to combat this, and why creatine is so helpful, is you do have ADP. This is triphosphate, this is diphosphate. So for you, this is 3 phosphates, this is 2 phosphates. So basically what happens is we use ADP. ADP uses and pulls creatine phosphate, pulls a phosphate to create ATP, to be able to produce more energy to run, jump, lift, ultimately train. What that means is basically what happens is there's a chemical reaction in your body where this pulls a molecule to over here to be able to produce more energy if you have it in your body. Now, with that being said, you already have a baseline in your body. So if I can make sense of this, let's take athlete 1, let's take athlete 2. This is their baseline. Let's say this is their creatine baseline, right? So this athlete, he has a much higher baseline than this athlete, right? So what this could be due to is, like I said, genetics. It could be to nutrition. Usually a lot of times you see it depends on what they're dieting on and stuff like that. This person already has enough phosphate in there, so it can lend it to ADP to make more ATP, okay? And this athlete, when you have a smaller baseline, it's going to, as soon as it adds creatine, it's going to spike up. So you're going to have more readily available creatine phosphate stores to be able to produce more ATP. If that makes sense to you guys. So basically all I'm saying is, depending on where your levels of creatine stores are at in your body, if you are able to accumulate more, what that's going to allow you to do is able to train harder, ultimately get stronger, ultimately get bigger muscles, because obviously if you can go from a 5 rep max at 135 and then move up to a 175, something's increasing, obviously. So to break it down in layman's terms, like I said, all it is it's lending it to a certain mechanism in your body to be able to create more energy for you to be able to train harder, grow stronger, and grow your muscles bigger. I hope that helps, guys. It's down to the simplest terms. One more thing that I wanted to tell you. This athlete that has an entirely huge baseline or a higher baseline, and this one with the low baseline, this athlete is going to respond better to creatine. So what I'm saying is, if you have those genetics and you're already huge and you're already growing, and you know, I mean, it's simple for you, you're not going to get the same response from creatine that an athlete with a very low baseline would get, simply because they don't have those stores as highly in their body as they would everything. Now, this is taking out of consideration basically your body's susceptible, your testosterone levels, your anabolic hormone level. I mean, everything under the sun. There's so much more, but this is just dealing with creatine. So like I said, I hope that helps. Don't be afraid to take a little bit if that's what your goals are. Check it out, try it out. Chris Bonner, Power Training TV.